How did Mercedes win the Bahrain Grand Prix? My goodness, Lewis Hamilton takes the season opener, and here are the top 3 best drivers of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Welcome to my F1 channel, Peter on Pole. My name is Peter. Let's start with 3rd place, Yuki Sonoda. Absolutely right, big up the Japanese crew. Yuki making his debut in Formula 1. My goodness, he got into P10 at the end of the race. Got some points there for the AlphaTauri. He had a very, very good weekend. I think it was P13 in qualifying, P10 in the race, and it might not sound glamorous, but the fact that it was his debut, big up to Yuki Sonoda. He looked brilliant in testing, so watch this space. Even in practice, he was doing very well, so watch out for Yuki Sonoda. In 2nd place, I'm gonna go for Lando Norris. That is absolutely right, of McLaren, finishing the race in P4. He started the race in P7 behind his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, but the man just plugged away, got his head down. Not much was spoken about Lando Norris, but he did a fantastic job getting that car into P4. Big up to Lando Norris. But P1, ladies and gentlemen, he finished in 5th place. That man, Sergio Perez. Why? My goodness, before the race even started, he had electrical failure, which resulted in the race to having 2 formation laps, which took away 1 lap in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Maybe that extra lap would have helped Max Verstappen to actually win the race. But nonetheless, Sergio Perez was at the back of the grid, starting the race in the pit lane, and he was ploughing through. He was ploughing through each and every single car, even against people like Charles Leclerc, who drove a very good race as well. And the Ferraris were very, very decent, as well as the McLarens. But he managed to get past Daniel Ricciardo, and he managed to get that car into 5th place. Listen, Sergio Perez is giving Red Bull a fighting chance in the Constructors. Wasn't a great qualifying session from Sergio, P11, but if he has a good weekend, if he has a good Saturday, then I tell you what, the Sunday races will be even more interesting than today. Those are my top 3 drivers at the Bahrain Grand Prix. I want to shout out to Lewis Hamilton because he somehow, I don't know how, but he somehow won the race. Max Verstappen would have made this podium had he done the overtake and not gone off the track and kept that car up front, because that would have been a fantastic drive from Max Verstappen. It was a good drive nonetheless, but I couldn't ignore the 3 that I've brought up here. Let me know in the comments below who your top 3 was for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Who did I miss out? Who shouldn't be on this podium? That said, people, lights out.